2019 was a good year. I got engaged.
Will you marry me?
What? Are you serious? Oh yeah?
Can't put it on the right finger. No.
We went to Nashville with a couple of my friends.
Okay, so we're at that thing. Yeah! In Nashville.
Spent a lot of time out on like the lake this summer when I wasn't working.
I'm cutting that out.
And we also bought a house.
This is gonna look so good. They were hanging the stuff off the wall in the hall. You could show the hall now.
It was a really good year and a lot of stuff happened. Yeah, I'm so excited for 2020. Like, so many more things are happening. And so I just wanted to sit down and talk about my, well, I'm not sitting down, I'm standing up because this is the only decent lighting in my dorm room. But wanted to make a video talking about my 2020 goals because I think it's really important to write down what you want to accomplish and then be able to refer back to it throughout the year, and then at the end of the year look back and see like what you accomplished that you planned on accomplishing, and then also what is going to be pushed over to the next year. So I always start the year off with a new planner. This year I got mine from Rosanna Revival. It's really pretty, but that's also where I write my goals. I like to write them in my planner because I have it with me like almost every day, and so it's easy for me to refer back. Also, I'm able to check in throughout the year and see like how I'm doing. So we're just gonna get started and what I want to accomplish in 2020, what my goals are. So starting with my business goals, I'd like to shoot 15 weddings this year and shoot 35 sessions, which is kind of scary putting that out there because those are high numbers for me and I don't know how realistic it is, but I also am a big believer in pushing yourself and setting high goals. So we'll see. I'm going to work really hard and try to reach those numbers, and we'll see at the end of the year how I did. My next goal, which I know is going to happen, is get married, which is kind of silly, but I don't know why I'm having such a hard time talking. But also, I think getting married is something that I've looked forward to for so many years, and it's finally happening. But I also have a lot more to do in order for it to happen, like planning-wise. So it's going to be something I'm working towards, and then once it's here, it'll obviously be happening. But anyway, that's the next on my list. Next is finish the house. I don't know if we'll be able to accomplish the whole house in 2020, but at least like 90% of it, I'd like for it to be done. If you saw my before tour that I posted on my channel, the house that we bought needs like a lot of work, and we've started and gotten a lot done, which I want to do an update. I think I'm going to film that this weekend, but the goal is to be almost completely done by the end of 2020, and it's gonna be a lot of work, but I think we can do it. Next is begin paying off my student loans. That's fun, but it's also something really important. I want to be able to start getting that number down and putting a lot of my extra income and savings towards paying that off, so then we are able to do more things with our money, like savings, and also after my loans are paid off, we can start putting more money towards our house payment. So yes. Next is a specific dollar amount, which I'm not going to put out there, but I have a specific amount I want to make in revenue from my photography this year, and I have it written down. I'll know, but I'm not gonna mention it exactly what it is on here, just because I think it's a little personal, and also I don't want to get judgments from people in other areas of the country. So this is like based on my location. So once again, not gonna put the exact number out there, but I do have a specific dollar amount and how much money I'm wanting to make in photography this year. And next is to complete the 52-week photo challenge. I found a group on Facebook that gives a new prompt every week, and so I'm trying to keep up with that. I've done 2 so far, so next week starts week 3. We're doing good so far, but it's such a low commitment thing, but also it's like a reminder to keep photography something that I enjoy, and I don't want to ever like think of it only as a job. And so that's what I'm doing for that. I really want to complete the 52 weeks and follow the prompt every week, so we'll see. Next is to start reading challenging books. I love reading fiction and I'll read the Bible, but other than that I don't really read very much, and so I want to start reading books that like challenge me and I may not find interesting, but in the end they will help me. So first book I'm reading is Love Does by Bob Goff. I'm really excited to like start reading books that are helpful and not just for fun, because I do love to read, but also I think it's important to be challenging yourself. So I'm on chapter 6 right now. So this is the first book I'm going to read, and then hopefully I'll continue reading books that are more helpful and challenging for me. Alright, next I want to complete this gratitude journal that my grandma got me. So basically every day you write 3 things you're thankful for. And I want to complete it every single day of 2020 because I just feel like coming to the Lord with a grateful heart is something that is so important, and in the past I've overlooked it. So it's something I want to change in 2020. I want to be very, very intentional about where my thoughts are, and starting with my gratitude journal. The next thing is I want to create a budget and stick to it. So I've started like creating the template that I'm going to use. And me and my fiance Luke are tracking our spending for the month, and then we're going to base it off of that. That way we're being intentional about where our money's going, how much we're saving, and paying off debt and that type of thing. Also with my photography business, I want to start focusing on marketing and ways I can get more clients, because at the end of the day that's where I make my money, and so I need to make that a priority as well. Figuring out different marketing techniques and growing my clientele base. And then lastly is YouTube. I've obviously had a channel for years, but I don't keep up with it very often. So I'd like to be able to post at least 1 video a month. Just, it's mostly for memories, it's not for views. I just find it fun, and it's something that is for myself. It's not for my business. It's something that I find enjoyable. It's like a hobby. So I want to keep up with that. And let's see. Oh, my mom just RSVP'd for my wedding, so that's cute. I have 210 subscribers as of January 12th when I'm filming this. My goal is to have 500 by the end of 2020. And to get there, obviously I'll be posting more often, and we'll see what happens, because you never know. But why not set goals for your hobbies too, you know? Alright, I think that wraps up all my goals for 2020. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, subscribe. I make business, photography, college, wedding, all sorts of things. So if you're interested in any of that, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video.
Missing someone